Well, this just happened. I was turning around in this driveway because my low fuel light come on a few miles back, and I was going to go back to this Valero station and get some gas. I turned around this driveway right here, and as soon as I put it into drive to go forward, I hear a boom, and the front of the truck sits down. Well, that's because I have sheared off this bolt at the bottom of the A-frame. Morning, guys. I'm getting ready to go out here and fix my damn truck, or I'm gonna try to fix my truck anyway. It's going to be an attempt to fix my truck. See, what had happened was, here's some brush. I was on my way home from work, and I passed the gas station, but my low fuel light already come on like 3, 4, 5 miles back, and I was like, well, shit, I might as well go in and get gas while I'm this close to a gas station. So I pulled into the next driveway over. I go to back out, and when I do back out, I go to put it in drive, and my passenger tire on the front, boom, I felt it hit the ground. I was like, what the heck? So got out, looked, and yeah, my lower ball joint had busted and completely come loose from the bottom of the truck. Here's my A-frame. Long story. The last one had 8 grooves. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but here's the grooves right here. I have taken a file on a drill because I didn't have the correct file. But you see how these teeth right here? Look, well, for some reason, the press I got at first was not pressing it in correctly. It was pressing it in at an angle. So it was putting it in wrong. Okay. Now I have went and got 2, not 1 but 2 kits, because the last one didn't have these here. Yeah, that's your that's the full-wheel drive adapter kit. That's what I needed to begin with. The top cap, the shallow bowl, and the deep bowl. You see, those go here. And this one just so happens to work perfectly. Well, if I didn't have the nut on the end of this, like an idiot. Okay. This drops down. See how it mates up? See how it mates up with the bottom of the ball joint? Nice. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. Okay, anyway. It's a long-winded explanation of what's happening, but anyway, my truck is sitting 22 miles from here in between Mason and Covington on the side of the road, and it's been there for 2 days, so it is imperative for me to get this damn thing on and get it on quick. So I'm going to hook everything up, maybe put this on a tripod and see if I can't get that in. Alright guys, we're going to start this by putting the lubrication and making sure this is free of dust and debris. Any metal shavings that may still be there, you want to get rid of those. And I'm just going to put some grease in here because this thing is going to get friction, is going to make it hot, and it's not going to want to do what I want it to do. Okay, so we'll get some of this red tag. And you know, some people may frown upon this, but you know what? I don't really think it's going to make that big of a difference because this is press fit. And it's going to be held in by a retention ring or a snap ring, if you will. And she ain't gonna get no water when she's in. Alright guys, we're back at it. We got our setup here. Let me pan you around. Let me show you a little bit what we got going on. Okay. Oh, my bad. I have that locked in place. Okay. So we have our four-wheel drive adapter or extension kit. We have our regular ball joint puller kit. We have our A-frame with our new ball joint tapped in, ready to go in place with a little bit of lubrication to help. Here is the new C part of the ball joint pulley. Here's my end cap or my top cap, and here's my bowl that I'm going to be putting it in. Alright. Okay guys, we're back at it. I'm not, very well versed on camera angles and such, so this is the one I settled on for now. What I'm going to do here is we're going to attempt to go ahead and put this, to press this ball joint back into its place. We have selected the proper cup for our particular project, as it has a hole in the bottom because our ball joint threads come through the bottom of our cup. We will be using, see how the holes line up here, so that the threads or the bottom of the bolt for the ball joint take no damage whatsoever. Okay, then we're going to line our top cap. This cap goes all the way around the top, and it allows the top of the ball joint part itself to stick up out of this housing, about maybe an eighth or 3/16 of an inch, far enough to get a snap ring on it. Now I'm going to take this and tighten it down up until it gets to a point where I'm happy about how good it's lined up. Getting it lined up is absolutely critical to this project working out correctly. Now you want to make sure that everything is lined up from top to bottom, bottom to top. Okay, there's none of these are pushed off to the side, or doesn't have an even space around it. As long as everything looks to be lined up, you can tighten it down by hand and it shouldn't move anymore once you get it there. But you got to be very careful about getting it there. This is the most important thing here, okay? Okay, I had to pause a second to get my tools and things ready. Here, let me fix the camera angle just a tad. And we're gonna pull up just a hair. Okay, that should work a little bit better. All right. Now that I have my tools set up a little bit better, I'm going to. I have tightened this down, hand tight, to where it's not really gonna move a lot. Now I can always do some fine adjustments. Tap on it with a hammer here or there if it looks like it may be off a little bit. And for sure you want to make sure that it is 100% lined up when you do this. Make the first time count. If you have to back off on this thing and line her up again, by all means do. I gave this an attempt yesterday, a valiant attempt, over and over again out in the field, and it would not do it for me. So I'm gonna see if I can have any better luck here. Don't look like it's going in even. It's already got in a bind. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this off and take a closer look at what's happening. Okay. Alright. Let's bring this in here. Okay, so as you can see, we have a lot of space on this side. Right here, we have a gap in between the metal and the bearing, or the bushing, and no gap here, which means it's sitting in there crooked. And if I try to do it anymore, it's going to break it. So let me pause and try to fix some things up. All right, y'all, we back in. I got it cleaned up. I filed it down some more, and we're gonna give her another shot. I have to sit it back up again. Got her. Let's give this a shot. We'll use resistance again. Yeah, I felt it going in fairly easy at first, but let me see if I can switch sides over here. Yeah. That's what was going on. Okay. This is rather unfortunate. Alright guys, I've worked on it and worked on it. I didn't broke a sweat here. I've got it almost there. I done switched over to a HP battery. I've got it lined up again. We're gonna give her one more shot.
I bet it was the angle you was having to work through.
It was something. It's whooping my ass still, though. Goddamn, it's this big gouge in the frame. It's catching on it all the time. I'm having to keep readjusting it. Got it to the very top of the shit, man. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, she is in place. Now, granted, it ain't perfect, but I've got enough raised up above that rim to snap a snap ring on. And boys, we're gonna go grab my truck off the side of the road. Oh man, this took a lot longer than I anticipated. So I'll be ready for it next time. Peace, guys. Well, here we are. 2 days later after the breakdown. Well, you see, there's a lot of the front end missing there because, you know, it's me. So it can't be nothing simple, obviously. Here's the rest of the vehicle in here.
With the jack.
So we'll get back to you when it's back together. Rain delays. Gotta love them. Or not. I'm the or not. Okay, guys, there she is. All back together. Albeit, I put the brand new lower ball jump in, but guess what? This top one up here is 8 all to heck. But I mean, what am I gonna do? I can't do nothing about it right now, so I just cross my fingers and hope that it doesn't break on me anytime soon. Until I can fix it, obviously.